The U.S. Supreme Court has unanimously ruled in favor of nuns fighting New York's abortion mandate, confirms that states cannot legally force religious organizations to pay for abortions. Supreme Court hand massive victory to nuns fighting New York's abortion mandate. By SteveStraubTpwire.com. Catholic nuns and Christian ministries were granted a second opportunity by the Supreme Court to challenge New York's abortion coverage requirement, a mandate that many argue forces religious groups to violate their deeply held beliefs. Key facts. The Supreme Court vacated a New York court ruling that upheld a 2017 state abortion insurance mandate. The case involves Catholic and Anglican nuns, dioceses, churches, and religious social ministries. New York narrowed its original religious exemption under pressure from abortion activists. Becket Fund appealed to the Supreme Court after lower courts rejected earlier religious freedom claims. The Supreme Court's action came shortly after it unanimously ruled in favor of a Catholic charity in a related Wisconsin case. The rest of the story. The Supreme Court on Monday ordered New York's top court to take another look at a case where religious groups were required to fund abortion services through employee health plans. The case, Diocese of Albany v. Harris, stems from a 2017 rule change by New York's Department of Financial Services. The rule initially allowed exemptions for religious employers but was later limited to only those who strictly teach religious doctrine and serve members of the same faith. The plaintiffs, which include nuns, churches, and dioceses, argue that the narrowed exemption violates their religious beliefs. Despite a prior Supreme Court order in 2021 to reconsider the case after the Fulton ruling, New York's courts claimed the precedent didn't apply. But last week, a unanimous win for religious groups in Catholic Charities Bureau v. Wisconsin prompted the High Court to step in again. The judgment is vacated, and the case is remanded for further consideration, the Supreme Court wrote. Becket Fund's Eric Baxter added, New York wants to browbeat nuns into paying for abortions. Bully tactics like these have no place in our nation.
Getting bored? Want to enjoy some relaxing music? Do you need to get updated with all the latest news but don't have enough time to watch TV for hours? Or do you need to get your praise and worship on? We have your solution to your problem. SAVEDnewsRadio.com got everything you need. Listen to SAVEDnewsRadio.com, filled with praise and worship 24/7, everywhere, in your home, laptop, or tablet, on your phone, in your car, and on Alexa. Install the Save News Radio skill on Alexa and then just say, Alexa, launch Save News Radio. The beautiful, uplifting sounds of praise and worship music, ministries, news, and more. SaveNewsRadio.com, created to glorify God and edify the body of Christ.